We established a 15 to 30-day standard from the day you knock the house down to the day you fill in the hole.
Of course, that's Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan with his spin on Detroit's demo debacle. But if that's the case, then why are people left living with a mess like that right there? It is a story Action News is committed to covering, not only because it's your money, but because Detroiters deserve better.
Our Ronnie Dahl on the case. She joins us live tonight from the city's east side. Ronnie.
Yeah, we want to be clear, we're not covering these stories to pick on the Duggan administration or even to call out the contractors. We're doing it because we want to make sure your money is not being wasted on bloated contracts and shoddy work. You have to remember, for the guy who lives next door to this mess, he's not just a number on a spreadsheet. He is real, and this mess is real. And for him, it's an eyesore he has to face each and every day. On a block of bungalows with tidy lawns sits an eyesore that's hard to ignore.
People come over and just say, what's going on next door? But it's terrible.
What is going on? Bruce Waters says the house was firebombed a few years back. It sat empty, vacant, mostly ignored by those downtown until a few weeks back when the demo crew arrived.
Yeah.
So you were happy to see the crew come and actually tear it down then?
Yeah, I thought they were going to finish it up though, you know. He said, yeah, it won't take long once they knock it down to pick it all up.
It's not supposed to take that long, at least according to Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan.
We established a 15 to 30-day standard from the day you knock the house down to the day you fill in the hole.
15 to 30 days, but records provided to Action News by the Detroit Land Bank Authority shows this job was done on September 3rd, and the contractor charged $15,510 to do the work. So why does it still look like this? The price tag to tear down a house in the Motor City is at an all-time high. Duggan explains the exploding price on higher standards and better quality work. What was that timeline again?
A 15 to 30-day standard. A 15 to 30-day standard. A 15 to 30-day standard.
Outside that 30-day window, right?
Oh, by a lot, yes. I'm pretty mad. You know, I mean, like I said, my house is worth a nickel right now with all that.
Because this isn't a view people pay for, and one you won't find for weeks on end on Dwight Street.
Who wants to look out the window and see this every day? Would you like to have that next door to you?
Tell you what, I sure wouldn't. I don't know anyone who would. Now, according to a spokesperson for the Detroit Land Bank Authority, he tells me what happened in this case was the contractor did 35 other sites in the area around the same time that he worked on this project, then had some mechanical issues with the equipment. However, they are expected to be back out here and get this mess cleaned up along with the other sites within the next 2 weeks. Of course, we'll be checking in to make sure they do. Real quick before we leave you this evening, like we always want to do, is to remind you, Detroiters, if you have an issue, there is someone that you should contact, and that is your Detroit City Council representative. They were elected to be your voice at City Hall. If you live over here in this area, District 3, you'd want to call Scott Benson. Remember, you're paying their salaries. For now, we're live on the city's east side. Back to you.
Well, hopefully they'll get it cleaned up quickly in those 2 weeks, like you said.
Yeah, more money to bring them down and more time to clean it up. All right. Thanks a lot, Ronnie.